Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you the general process of creating an application to solve a problem. We haven't gotten to input yet, but we can simulate the input. So what I have here is just simply two values. Let's say you go out to eat. Your meal is $10.55. Your drink is $2.35. Notice the D at the end of these. That just simply tells Java that those are a double value. So you do not have to add that, but that's called a literal. So that's a floating point literal, and D is for double. All right. So I have all these doubles defined. One is for the drink value. Normally I would have received that from the user or from a database. I have a meal value simulating the input. Now I want to calculate tax, tip, total cost, and the total bill. So to do that, well, I have some more information I have to put down here in the comments. So notice my pseudocode that I already have down here. I started before I even placed my variables. And by the way, always place your variables together at the top of your source code. Whether the source code is a method or whether it's a class, later on we'll discover we have class variables as well. So here we have all of our variables already defined in order to save a little bit of time. My tax, I'm going to say 7.5%. My tip is always going to be 20%. Now, obviously, these will change in real life, but it gives us something to work on. So I have a total cost, total cost is going to be what? Well, it's going to be my drink value, which is $2.35 rather, and my meal value. So that gets me into my variable. My drink plus my meal added together will give me my total cost. So now I need to calculate the tip. So my tip is going to be what? Well, my total cost times what? 0.075%, right? Not 75%, 0.075 or 7.5%. That's going to give me my tip to calculate my tax. I'm sorry, my tax. My tip is going to be very similar. That's going to be total cost times 0.20%, okay, or 20%. Now to calculate the total bill is going to equal my total cost plus my tax plus my tip. All right, so these are arithmetic operators. The asterisk in Java is multiply. Of course, the plus is addition. The hyphen, excuse me, or the minus sign is subtraction. And the forward slash is division. All right, so now I just need to display the results. And you can see down here where I've done this before. I'm going to right click and clear that. So here we have my results, system.out.println, open. I'm going to have some stuff there. I'm going to go ahead and copy this so I don't have to retype it every time. All right, copy. I'm going to paste, paste, and paste. So here I'm going to show you concatenation in Java. String concatenation is done with a plus sign. So my total cost of meal is going to be total cost. Now I would format this much better if I'm doing this in not such a hurried fashion. Okay, so that's the total cost. The tax of the meal is going to be tax. Now I can also add in a dollar sign here if I like, so that will look a little better. However, I'm not rounding. All All right, so normally, and we're not there yet, but we're going to have to format these in order to get them to 2 decimal places. Tip of the meal is going to be $, and then plus tip. And then overall cost of meal is going to be total bill. All right, so now I can save that, run it, and you'll see down here, that's my output, and it's probably right. Save that again. I haven't double checked my values, but notice, of course, I am not rounding. I've got a 0.9 there instead of a 0.90. There should be a 9.7 and so forth. Now, we'll get into using that here in the next couple of chapters on how to create a better output. But this will get you a general idea of the input, process, output paradigm that you'll do for every application. Sometimes it's more complicated than others.